Diamond here along with JL, bringing you this matchup already in progress. We got a...
What do you mean already in progress? I told you we're not the UWF!
Between Vampire Caval and Chip Conway, two competitors we have not seen on this program in quite some time.
I was glad of that too, but here they are!
Yeah, JL, there's not very many people you like on this program.
I would almost say none, Chuck.
As right now, Caval in the corner. He backflips off the chest of the Chipster in a clothesline.
Well, I guess that's fitting, because the Chip is skinny as a board anyway.
Chip Conway with a lot of heart, JL.
Heart does not win wrestling matches.
Well, JL, we've seen that theory proven to be false on a number of occasions.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop you right there because you're wrong, Chuck. You're always wrong, but you'll never admit it.
As right now, Vampire Caval dominating this matchup with Chip Conway, referee Ricky Brewer looking on.
He's real effective too, isn't he? Yeah, get him out of the corner, but I'm not gonna move over there to help you.
Irish whip and a flying clothesline by Vampire Caval, and he hits the ropes and a big leg drop.
You know what the best part about these two competitors are, Chuck?
Well, what would that be besides the fact you admitted to them as competitors for once?
Well, you called them that. I'm not accusing them of anything. They're both in prison. Terrible wrestling.
I had a feeling
I just figured I'd beat you to the punch, Chuck.
Well, I had a feeling you were going to go there as the Chipster takes Vampire Caval down with a high knee. And now he's up on the second rope. And a crossbody, no, Vampire Caval.
That was a crossbody? That looks stupid as hell.
Well, Vampire Caval with that power caught Chip Conway.
No, there was no power involved. He just kind of fell into his arms like they're really close, if you know what I mean. They ought to get a room, Chuck.
Well, JL, Chip Conway with a lot more heart and athleticism than you could ever dream of.
Well, that's because I don't need heart. Heart doesn't win wrestling matches.
Well, we're going to see that theory put to the test here with Chip Conway, JL.
Yeah, we will, because he's not going to win.
As right now, yes indeed, this is the season premiere of Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow.
Man, they talked me into it again. They keep raising my pay. I keep coming back. Nobody's watching, it doesn't matter.
As right now, Chip Conway, he's a crowd favorite, JL. And this crowd is trying to will him on.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, right. The crowd goes mild.
As right now, Vampire Caval, he's wasted a lot of time jaw-jacking with the people.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's a page out of JL's book, isn't it?
Hey, less wrestling, more talking. That's what I always say.
As right now, Vampire Caval has him set up in a modified backbreaker. Now he has a dragon sleeper on Chip Conway.
Is that what that is? It looks like you just made an end table out of him, Chuck.
Well, Vampire Caval has been in control for most of this match. He takes the Chipster down. He doesn't even hook the leg, and he only gets a 2 count.
Why would he hook the leg? Who cares? I can't believe we're still watching this.
Well, JL, this matchup has not been very competitive.
No, it's pretty one-sided, which I figured it would be. You got a guy that thinks he's a vampire. I still don't understand that. Versus some guy they found off the street, sleeping under an overpass, and said, here, put some red, white, and blue on and put a mask on, because your face is too hideous for the crowd to see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Chipster is going to appreciate that comment.
It doesn't matter. He's in prison. He's not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, they're all in prison according to you, JL.
Have you looked at the registry lately? It's full of these guys.
As right now, Vampire Caval has that rear chin lock on Chip Conway.
Okay, I'm curious. Does Chip ever win anything?
Well, JL, he's been victorious a number of times on this program.
Oh yeah, name one. I see him celebrating when he loses. He does a lot of that.
Well, JL, right now, don't count the Chipster out of this match.
I did when it started.
Well, the Chipster is down, and Vampire Caval doing quite a number on Chip Conway.
You know what they say, Chip. When the going gets tough, quit.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's what JL... And a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. It looked like he dropped Vampire Caval right on his head.
And also put his junk right in his face. That'd make my head hurt, too.
As right now, both men are down. Referee Ricky Brewer making that count.
Who's filming this, by the way? Why are they moving all over the place?
Well, JL, I don't have an answer for that question. As Chip Conway nips right back up to his feet, he's waiting for Vampire Caval, and Vampire Caval sits up.
So let me get this straight. Conway's had the hell beat out of him for the past 5.5 minutes. But for some reason, he just stands right up.
Well, Chip Conway, he's got that proverbial third person in his corner, the crowd, the people. They love the Chipster, JL. What power with that suplex.
I don't know if I'd call that a suplex as so much as he just couldn't hold him up anymore and he fell over.
And a leg drop by the Chipster.
I think that's more an accurate description than yours, Chuck.
Look at
those weak punches. Hey, look at here. I'm smacking him in the face.
Chip Conway has finally got the second wind in this matchup. Vampire Caval has dominated this match, and now what does Chip Conway have in mind here?
He doesn't even know. That's the problem.
Well, he's doing a number on Vampire Caval right now. Could this be a tornado DDT, perhaps? Yes, indeed it is!
Okay, well, he's watched a couple of wrestling matches and learned something by accident.
And he only gets a hand over Vampire Caval and only gets a 2 count.
You know, I'm surprised he can even move as much punishment as he took in the first 5.5 minutes of this match, Chuck.
Well, that's the heart of Chip Conway, JL.
Heart does not win wrestling matches. Will you stop?
As right now, Chip Conway, he gets Vampire Caval back up. And he's going for another suplex. Yes, indeed. He takes him over with yet another suplex.
I about bit him in half there, too, Chuck. About broke his spine about midway.
Well, whose spine are you talking about?
Chip Conway, the noodle with the mask.
As right now, he's putting the boots to Vampire Caval.
Yeah, that's pretty weak offense there, Chuck. Did you teach him that?
Well, JL, that's defamation of character, and you know it, as he DDTs Vampire Caval.
That's great. Can this be over with now?
Well, not quite yet. Vampire Caval got the shoulder up on that.
We've been watching this for 8 minutes, and I was bored 9 minutes ago.
Now, Chip Conway, he's showing something here tonight, JL.
What's that, Chuck?
Oh, you know exactly what it is. He's showing all kinds of heart and intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, he's showing that you guys learned how to wrestle out of the back of a dumpster.
Well, right now, Vampire Caval,
The back of MacArthur's McDonald's, back there with Ronald McDonald and the Fry Guys.
Vampire Caval, he just took Chip Conway down with that clothesline, and now a knee drop. He hits the ropes and another knee.
Well, considering this guy that he's fighting weighs 98 pounds, soaking wet, with chainmail on, I'm going to say that that should have probably broke his face, Chuck.
Well, Chip Conway is still in the fight.
That's because it's fake.
I'm
just calling it straight up. This is the worst wrestling I've ever seen. Hey, he actually hit his head, and it looked terrible.
Overhead belly to belly using Chip Conway's arms, and now he misses with the springboard moonsault, JL.
Who saw that come? Oh, yeah, everybody. Because he moved out of the way 23 minutes ago.
Well, Vampire Caval sure didn't see that coming.
That's because he's an idiot.
As right now, Chip Conway back on his feet, duck of the clothesline, and Vampire Caval catches him in a form of that was a combination of a hip toss and a suplex or brainbuster, mate. And now he's getting Chip Conway.
I can tell you what the move was. It was terrible.
And now he's got him up. It looks like this is going to be a kryptonite crunch, perhaps. Yes, indeed.
I think you make half these moves up. I don't think they actually have names.
That should be all she wrote right there. Wait a minute, Chip Conway, he's playing Possum JL, look!
Yeah, he just got the beat out of him, and now he's right back up. You almost made me cuss. I'm so mad at you.
And look, wait, he rolls Vampire Cabal up, and he gets a 3 count! Your winner this week on Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow, Chip Conway!
See, you're even seeing how ridiculous this is now. Hey, he's actually celebrating and he won. That's a surprise. No one saw that coming, including you, including me. That guy's an idiot.